Keeping the celebration going. For most of us, we have just finished Christmas and we are getting ready for New Year's Eve and the New Year. How did you eat during the holidays? Was it an ongoing smorgasbord? Was it an excuse to eat anything and everything? Did you plan and assess every day? Did you plan for those extras, or some call them exception or joy foods or meals? How do you think about the holiday season? How it went? Did you have thoughts that you earned this, or the holidays are for pigging out or having extra sweets and alcohol? How does this leave you feeling? Ashamed, guilty, discouraged? Maybe you treated the holidays like it was just any other day. You planned, you assessed, and you feel proud and encouraged, maybe even empowered, motivated to start the year in full swing, already having lost weight in these last couple of months. I'd venture to say most of us are not at one end or the other. We have eaten a little differently or a little more than we do outside of the holidays. Maybe we have not been doing all the worksheets, just some, sometimes. Wherever you land on the scale of not doing a thing or all in, now is a great time to assess how it all went down and how you may like to do it differently next year. Think about all the holiday events. Was there anything that stands out to you? Was there a specific food you had a hard time around? An event that you could have planned to eat, enjoy, and stay on plan if only you had written your plan a little more realistically? Remember, planning is there to let you succeed. There is no all or nothing, good or bad. If you want to eat something, put it on your plan. Maybe you know you want dessert, but you don't know what kind will be offered. You simply write dessert or a bite of each dessert that I want to try. That way, you don't show up with your daily plan, a picture of perfection, only to throw it out as soon as you see the dessert table. Or in not wanting to have to admit to yourself that you ate off plan or ate too much, you decide not to have a plan or assess to not have to endure your own judgments and beatdowns. So just don't even make the plan at all, right? Maybe even in lieu of a plan, you used it as an excuse to eat all there is before you have to be good again and go back to daily planning. If any of this sounds like it looks even a glimpse of what any part of your holiday looks like, take the time to make a protocol for next time. What might come up, whether it is next year or sooner? Generally, these ideas are not exclusive to Thanksgiving and Christmas. They are habits and thoughts that come out whenever they are triggered. Now, think about the entire year, not just these last couple of months. What do you think went well this year? What are you proud of? Where do you think you could make some little changes? Is there anything you want to put a little more attention to? What are you still trying to figure out? Write down what went well, what didn't, and what you want to try next year. Make sure that you start with what you did well and then look curiously at what didn't. This is not another opportunity to judge yourself. It is a place scientifically from curiosity to really find little places to go forward and make some little changes, just some little tweaks. Now, take the list of what you would like to focus on for the next year. Why is that important to you? What would happen if you accomplished these things? What would happen if you didn't? It is equally important to know why you want something and what you are giving up or saying no to when you don't do those things. How can you figure out how to make these things easier to do next year? What about your thoughts? Could you be thinking anything that could really create motivating feelings to get you to do it? Then can you plan, actually put it on paper or a calendar, what you're going to do and focus on? Going into the new year, is there a thought or a word that could guide you? My sentence this year has been, I am willing and capable of all things. My word of the year has been fierce. What thought or word can carry you through the next year with inspiration and motivation? So many this time of year are keeping the celebration going in their mouths and their stomachs, only to be awakened with a New Year's resolution vowing to do it all differently. You can enter this new year before any of the promise making with a direction you want to go. You, in your kindest, most loving way possible, can set your direction and plan for success in a doable, little, easy to succeed way that will start your new year with no reasons to make resolutions that are made out of guilt and shame.